Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me tonight to this new episode of Music with Nick. I'm super excited. Today we're gonna do some Pete Townsend and The Who. Pretty much just 2 tracks by The Who and the rest is Pete. And I'm super excited because I've really I've become a fan, of the band and of Pete. I always kind of liked Pete, like the stuff that I've heard and the little marathons I've done. So I'm super excited. Thank you so much, Scott Anderson, for this marathon, for sponsoring it, getting in touch with me, and we're making it happen. Thank you so much. So also I have great news about most of the blocked marathons got unblocked, even the one that Scott requested a couple of weeks ago, the one about guns. So I'm happy to see that it's working and that people just kind of, the record companies, not the people, but the people at the record companies are understanding that we're just trying to promote the music and have a good time. So all right, so here goes the list. Here's the list that we're gonna listen to tonight. So we're gonna start it off with I just did a song by this from this album, Who's Next, 1971. This is gonna be Going Mobile. And I think the one that I did it had a long intro, because that was the whole thing. It was about long intros. Oh man. Oh yeah, Baba O'Reilly, the title, not the title track, the first track, the one with the keyboard intro, really cool. I loved it. Then we're gonna do Athena from the album It's Hard. This is from 1982. All right, and this is a personal favorite, as I saw in Scott's email. It says a favorite. Cool. And he also added like the record company, and that's very sweet. Thank you so much for being considerate. Then we're gonna switch over to Pete Townsend. This is Stardom in Action at All the Best. Cowboys have, let's see, Chinese eyes. All right. This is from 1982. All right. And then we're going to do Crashing by Design. I've done some from this album, White City, a novel, 1985. And then we're going to do Don't Try to Make Me Real by Psycho Derelict. All right. And this is from what year? Let's see, 1993. Okay. And there was something also that I wanted to, that he made. Let's see. Aha. The last one. So that would be pretty much it for the marathon, but since it's running literally at 17 minutes, it's still going to be too short with this extra song. I don't do extra songs anymore. I'm going to stop that because it made them too long. Add 5 songs at 25 minutes, and then to add another 5-6 minute song, that was just too much. They were getting too long and people are just not watching them. So I'm just going to stick to the 5-song format. But in this case here, since it's literally so short, I will add another song, which is English Boy. We're going to do it from the very best of Pete Townsend, called Truancy. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And that came out in well, it says here 2015. I'm sure it came out before. All right, here we go. Even Marley's present right there. Hey, Marley, are you ready? You ready? You need a headset? Oh. Well, I guess he just wants to be here with me because Alexia's not home tonight. Alexia's with her grandma. at the hospital. She just came out of surgery. She's fine, but she is 98 years old, so she needs company. And tomorrow is my turn. But yeah, so we're all the family, all of us were just like trying to go over as much as we can, and then so yeah. But thank you for your thoughts and stuff. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of people who are gonna be thinking about her. All right, so let's go. Let's start it off with going mobile. Here we go with The Who. Loving this band because I don't know, I guess I just like I tried to and I finally understand, or I just opened up my ears a little wider. I don't know, maybe I'd only heard like not the wrong songs, because you can't say that anything, nothing is really like on an album, there's always like the best ones and then maybe not so good, but you can't really say that there's like intentionally bad music on a record, you know, like, because artists, like, they wouldn't be intentionally just recording something that sucks. So it all has its value, you know. And so, but I think I hadn't heard the songs that really hit me the right way. But I love, for example, I love his voice because it's so it's really comfortable to listen to and really easy to listen to, and it's just like the right amount of high and then the right amount of low, and you really also understand them very, very well. You know, there's some stuff that some artists where you don't really, you have to read the lyrics, you know, to kind of like get everything in the song. The drumming was just insane. Keith Moon is an animal, you know, like in a song, like in almost like an acoustic song, like to be drumming like that is just incredible. I love, you know, Pete's sound here, and this is all about him, you know. I love his acoustic approach even in heavier songs, you know. There was this cool track, maybe I should react to it with Alexia, where Guthrie Govan, I think it's Govan, and he plays basically a song featuring like 30 guitar players, from Al Di Meola to Paul Gilbert to Van Halen and Satriani, and Pete is also on the list, and Mark Knopfler and David Gilmour. And when he tries, like, he basically imitates all these 30 guitar players in one song. It's incredible. And I think, and he doesn't play anything with an electric guitar. He uses a acoustic, or at least a electric guitar with an acoustic, you know, preset. So yeah, he just had this sound really cool, this strumming, this really fast, frantic, you know, strumming, which is really, really recognizable to his style. I love the bass lines also, you know. Everyone is on their top game, you know. It's really different from anything else, like from Zeppelin at the time, or the Doors, you know. It's more, I don't know, it's just very, very good. I'm having a lot of fun with this, with The Who. Okay, so this is just a year later. Oh, wait a minute. No, this is a decade later. Yeah, it's 11 years later. This is Athena. So I don't know. Let's see if the lineup was still the same. Let's look on. A lot of people enjoy when I go on Wikipedia, and some people don't like it, but I love it because it's, you know, it's so much stuff to mispronounce, and but it's just fun, you know, to look. Let's see, to 82. It's hard. Okay, it's hard. Let's go down here where all the albums are. Okay, it's hard. Okay, who is on this album? Okay, just the only one that's Keith Moon is missing because he passed away. Yeah, Keeney Jones on drums. Everybody else is the same, the original, and there's all this other stuff, rhythm guitar and keyboards as well, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do Athena. Okay, here we go.
When I think my guess was just a girl. She's a ball. She's a ball. Bath. Felt like one of those flattened ants you find on a crazy path. I'd have taught myself to give her time she didn't need to ask. Was I a suicidal psychopath? She's just a girl. She's a ball. She's just a girl. She's a ball. Come soon. There was a beautiful white horse I saw on a dream stage. He had a snake the size of a sewer pipe living in his rib cage. I felt like a big old priest who was being flambéed. You got me requisition, blondie. She's just a girl. She's a ball. I'm happy. She's a ball. I'm ecstatic. Just a girl, just a girl. Just a girl, just a girl. Just a girl, just a girl. She's just a girl. Look into the face of the child, measure how long you smile before the memory claims. How long would children remain? How long could children remain? Athena, you picked me up by my lapels and screamed, leave her. I felt like waking up in heaven on an empty meter. And now you're stuck with a castrated leader. I hate the crew. I didn't mean that. She's a ball. I just said it. She's a ball. Please. She's a ball. Athena, I had no idea how much I need her. My life has been so settled and she's the reason. Just one word from her, my troubles are long gone. Ooh, where'd I get it on? She's just a girl. She's a ball. She's just a girl. She's a ball.
Wow, so good. What took you guys so long? Like, we've had the channel for over 2 years now. Now you're introducing us to the Who. Or maybe, no, you did before. We didn't react to it at all. We did a full album, and I think that was way too much to start off. Quadrophenia, and we were just like, no. This is way more fun. I don't know. Maybe Quadrophenia is like a masterpiece and I just didn't understand it. But I love here again the strumming. So rich. And the bass doom 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 doom. The drummer, he's the, I can't compare them. I haven't heard enough. I know that Keith Moon is incredibly talented and considered one of the best, rock and roll drummers. But this guy is also like, I guess he's, trying to channel him as best as he can, because it still sounds as, busy but what I love about Keith Moon's playing is that he's never too loud. Like, he's not like, not too loud like John Bonham. John Bonham, I think Neil Peart must be, that's like a different, like, you can't really compare those. But when we just talk about rock, I think Neil Peart was one of the best rock or progressive drummers, ever. And but just like rock music, I think John Bonham is the most talked about, and I think Keith Moon is also very, very close. But what I love about Keith Moon's playing is that he's not so, like, he's not too, it just doesn't, it's not as loud, Not that I don't like loud. I love loud. It's just very precise and very, very good. This was a great song. Those doom 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 bum dum the strumming of the song, and the song, the singing. I mean, it sounds literally like he hadn't even aged a day, you know, between going mobile and Athena. Okay, now we're gonna switch. Well, let's see. Alexa just sent me something. What is this? Wow. Yeah, really cool. Okay, so next one here is gonna be Pete Townsend from the All the Best. Let's see. Wait. No. No. All the Best Cowboys Have Chinese Eyes. Okay, I hope that's the song. Was it the song? Let's see. Here we go. Stardom in Action. But no, that's the one. That's the one that there we go. It's not Action. That's what Scott actually, you know. And then if you already wrote it in the comment section, there you go, you know, for not waiting. As Scott told me, it's not Action, it's Acton. Wait, it's somewhere here. But they got it wrong on Spotify too. So it's Stardom and Acton. And it says here, it's a suburb in London, not Acton. So there you go. But isn't that cool? Isn't that crazy that even Spotify got it wrong? And it's right on the disc, you know, on the cover, but they got it wrong. Okay, here we go.
That's all they got. Stardom and Acton, that's all they got. Stardom and Acton, that's all they got. Just like the grub that wriggles to the top of the mast, I'm the first to get hooked. Just like the stub of that long cigarette full of hash, I'm the last to get booked. But I'm capable, my love's inescapable, conquering lethargy. I've got energy, stardom. I wanna hit one more time, want my cash, want my innocence. Stardom. I want a script, want my band, want my stash, want omnipotence. I'll go where the innocent soldier retires and shiver in South California, watching the storms and the tangling wires and rivers that meet on the corner. Like some prostitute handing round the loot, I am not ashamed, I will stack a claim. Stardom, born in a trunk, got my home, got my car, got stability. Stardom, Hollywood sun, all alone, don't have my anonymity. I'm so angry that you turn me on.
It's incredible how well, like, you know, Pete sings. You know, he could have been, I guess, even the lead singer for The Who, but he wasn't, you know. But he has really great range and he has a great voice, and it's like that, you know, that scenario, I guess, you know, with Chris Squire. But they were always harmonizing, but he was as good as John Anderson, you know. But they would just harmonize it and then create this yes sound, you know, almost. And oh wow, Simon Phillips is on the drums. Oof, he's so good. I was like 86, no, 66. Yeah, he's pretty young. Okay, let's continue. Great tune. I love it.
That you turn me on. I didn't remain your friend too long. I'm so angry that you turn me on. I didn't stay your friend for too long. I'm so angry that you let me see my totally futile destiny. I'm so angry you interrupted my dream. Now I know that the power rests in me. Stardom, I wanna hit, want my time, want my cash, want my innocence. Stardom, I want a script, want my fame, want my stash, want omnipotence. Stardom, born in a trunk, got my home, got my car, got stability. Stardom, but I'm Hollywood sound, all alone, don't apply anonymity. Stardom, that's all I got. 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 Stardom,
Great. Sounded almost very like American, you know, for being a British, you know, artist, but the music just sounded very almost like country rock, you know. Really cool, you know, very memorable, you know, like the just the chorus and stuff, you know, like money for nothing, you know, something like that, you know, which I've always been when I first heard Dire Straits, you know, their first album, I always thought they were American because I was like, it sounds so country. His whole playing and the solos and the sound of his guitar and even the way he pronounces like the words when he's singing Mark Knopfler. I was convinced they were Americans, you know. And then when I looked it up, they were from like England. Wow, I was so blown away. I mean, that's some very long time ago. But yeah. Okay. Great tune. I loved it. So moving on to Crashing by Design, White City. So from this album, I've done already 2 reactions, 2 songs. Give Blood. And Give Blood. I remember even that, you know. So memorable. There you see when a song just like, I think White City Fighting, that's the other one. But there you see, you know, when something is good, you remember it, you know. Okay, so here we go with White City from 85. Let's see. All right, here we go.
Swing.
so good. I'm reading about, Pete here on Wikipedia. Just little, like, bits of information. Wow, it's so interesting. And also, like, for example, look what it says. He's the co-founder, leader, guitarist, second lead vocalist, and principal songwriter of The Who. So pretty much he's the mastermind. He's like the Jimmy Page of Zeppelin, but one of the most influential rock bands of the 60s and 70s. I guess, top 3, I guess, I don't know if it's the most influential, but because it says one of the most. Wow. But yeah, again, this song was so good, just memorable. Still rock. It still has his touch. Nice solo in there, It's really good. Really, really good. I'm happy we're doing this. I'm happy we're finally doing The Who. That would be a cool idea to do, Tommy with Alexia. Like, and we can't do it on YouTube. We can't do it. It's gonna get blocked. But we could do it on Patreon, and we're getting more Patreons. Right now we have 249 Patreons. Imagine having, oh my god, that would be crazy to have as much Patreons as we have as subscribers on YouTube. But I don't really, the subscribers on YouTube is such a weird, bizarre number because it's all different stuff. Like, it's like, for example, I made this video on how to connect a Bluetooth controller, and this video just gets watched every day thousands of times. Like, I don't know, and I just like recorded it because I was like, well, this was kind of weird, this was kind of complex, but let's make a video, just to make it easy on some people. And it has so far been viewed like hundreds of thousands of times. It's crazy. So those could be subscribers. Then we have, all the people that like this kind of music, rock, 70s rock, 60s, 70s, 80s. And then we have all the prog guys, and then we have all the metal guys. Because you can see it in the videos, when we post like this kind of music, it's going to get like 3,000 views or 4,000 views or more, hopefully. But why doesn't it get 80,000 views? Like, what? So I think also, since we do these reaction videos to these amazing, musicians from home, these people that make videos, homemade videos, like Alip Bata and Dimas, from the Philippines and from Indonesia, those get views so much. Like one video we upload on the next day, it has like 20,000 views. That's why I also think we have so many subscribers. And on top of that, when I look at the metrics here, the analytics, it says that still over 80% of people that watch our channel are not subscribed. So that's crazy, and also, like, when we upload a video where we just talk, like we just did this review of the, please watch it, we really did it with a lot of love. The review to the Netflix documentary, The Greatest Night in Pop, and since we put that in the title instead of We Are the World, it didn't get any views. And now it has been watched since 500 times from 88,000 subscribers. So that's like, that's why it's so inconsistent. YouTube is so weird. So I don't know what to upload. I don't know what's a complete waste of time, like the music that I enjoy personally, if I upload that, it doesn't get more than 50 views. So it's a weird thing, YouTube is just very bizarre. And then we have, like 10, 20 people that, that sponsor these marathons. And out of 88,000. You know, it's so crazy. I don't know. It's weird, you know. But that's how it is, you know, I guess. With everything, you know, whether you sell, you know, clothes or makeup or you talk about, I guess, you know, that on YouTube what trends a lot is to talk about negativity, and we obviously try not to do that, you know. Sometimes like in my video, you know, my little rant about like the Dave Matthews video, where I just lost it because I was like so unhappy with the affairs, you know, with the state of the world and younger people, you know, and people my age, people Alexia's age, younger than that, you know. It's just like a weird thing that's going on. This video is doing really well though. The USA for Africa, We Are the World. That one is doing pretty well. But yeah, so yeah, a lot of people are just like you do. They do channels where they just, you know, bash the other side of politics. I would hate to do that. You know, because I'm not that political. It doesn't. I don't want to get into it, you know. It's just bad news all day, and you know, and both sides are wrong and right, you know. So you can't really side with. You can't really side with. I don't know. And then me being from Europe, you know, I don't deal with these kind of things, you know. Like, it's different. It's so in Europe, everything's different, you know, politically. So I can't even participate. And there's so many things that I think are correct. And there's just two sides here, you know, or like three. But I think all of them are like right, and then I think also all of them are wrong. It's just like it's either or. It's so difficult, you know. But yeah, that's what's trendy. And then, you know, you can talk about technology and stuff, but we tried it at the beginning, and you know, it's just like, I don't know. I think music is where we are the happiest. It has to be, you do know, it has to be fun, you know, to talk about something that you're passionate about. Okay, so I've gone on another rant. Okay, here we go with Don't Try to Make Me Real. And this is by from the 90s. So I love that we're switching from 70s, 80s, 90s. So here we are with Don't Try to Make Me Real.
Ruth, what do you really want? What are you doing here?
Make me of clay, make me of steel, but whatever you do, don't try to make me real. Make me a dream, a secretive deal, but don't ever scheme to try and make me real. Stop trying to make me real. I haven't got the kind of heart a lover can steal. Stop crying, I just can't feel any sympathy for someone trying to make me real. Make me up shit in a two-tenner deal. Make me a pornography and a pedophile wheel. Whatever I do, whatever I feel, by your double standard, I will never be real. Stop trying to make me real. I haven't got the kind of heart a lover can steal. Stop crying, I just
wow. Okay, that was so abrupt. So but Scott told me that this is from a concept album, and the next song is on that album, but he told me just, take it from the Truancy, the very best of album, and there's no chatter in it. Maybe we should have done that as also on Don't Try to Make Me Real. Maybe he did even tell me. He told me. If I messed up, I'm sorry. Let's see. Oh, it says this won't be on many people's radio, so gotta do it. Cool. That I like that. I love not unpopular, just like the deep cuts and stuff like that. And so yeah, so we're gonna do one more, but usually I wouldn't do it because the thing is, I used to do back in when I started with the marathons, I was like, whatever it takes to fill 25 minutes, and then people would be like, okay, do 10 songs of this, because they're only like 2 minutes long. And I'm like, oh Lord, because the thing is, like, the brain, or maybe just my brain, after like 5 songs or 6 songs, it's like, I'm good, like, because you also want to say something, that has some kind of value, just because I could like literally sit here, and people do this, and they have 200,000, 300,000 subscribers. They pretty much just sit there, nodding their head, and then after the song they say, great song. And that's literally all they say. They don't talk about anything musically. Right now I haven't been really like getting into like the theory kind of things, and also a lot of people find that boring. A lot of people are not musicians, and they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen to what scales they're using and what chords and why this chord progression. Like I don't watch those videos. Like I have some friends, they do that. Like classical composer. Listens to music, and it's all good. It's all fun. But I would get very bored very quickly if I had to analyze every single structure of a song, or just listening. Since I can just analyze a song, I put on some Dream Theater and I know exactly why they're doing what they're doing. It's crazy that they're doing what they're doing, but I have an idea why they're doing it and what time signature it's in and stuff like that. But I don't want to be, I just don't want to do that. I want to appreciate the music, listen to it, and then say what I like about it, and that's it, And also, I'm not the kind of reactor that falls out of their chair. The people are like so over exaggerating in the reactions, and it's all show, like I don't like that at all. So yeah, but my point was, after 5 or 6 songs, then it gets a little fuzzy, because you do talk and you do give your opinion, and then when it's 6, 7 songs, by the end you're exhausted, and then it's about also enjoying this, not just like being like physically or mentally, not physically, mentally like exhausted, and then you don't want to listen to anything anymore, So that's why I'm going to try and keep it at 5. We're going to do another one because it's very short. It's like literally at 17 minutes, the music. So we're going to do English Boy as an add-on, but I'll try not to do that from now on anymore, because marathons are just too long. And also I think I talk way too much. So right now we're at 41 minutes. So we're going to end this at 50 minutes, and this is already way too long for people. I see how much you guys watch the marathons, and it's the craziest thing is sometimes people they don't even watch the full thing, and they comment. I post a marathon, and then 2 minutes later people are like, oh, this was a great marathon. It's like, dude, I just posted it. You couldn't have watched it in 2 minutes. It's 45 minutes long. So yeah, it happens all the time. So here we go. English Boy.
future, stopping every stopwatch. You see, we're moving like an oil slick, thicker than a house brick. I'm an English boy, I was brought up right. If you raise your dress, then I will bite. My voice is clear, I got perfect voice. Good to be down here with an English voice. And I don't know where I am now, or where I'm gonna go. I keep going round and round on the circle line like some demanding kind of commuter trying to avoid paying for my ticket. I'm a lost soul. I read about myself in the newspaper. I'm a pig. I'm a thug. I got nowhere to go but go. Feel like I'm kicking at a dead man, kicking in the chorus. I'm broken by hatred. My politicians just ignore us. They never gave me any value. They didn't give me any reason. There's no tools and no toys for any English boys. I'm an English boy. I was brought up right. Hold me down and I will fight. No, no fear. I will serve with joy. Proud to be here. An English boy. Yeah. I'm an English boy. Yeah. I'm an English boy. I'm an English boy. No tunes, no toys for any English boy. English boy.
This is great. This is so different. This reminded me of totally different, like rock, but pop, you know, big arena, you know, music. Like the whole vibe, like this reminded me more of like Huey Lewis, you know, like, oh man, I don't like, oh man, what kind of music did this, like Billy Joel, you know, big, just big, like a lot of band, you know, involved. Like, what does I love the chorus, you know, and I love the singing. The music was more poppy than rock, you know. What did this remind me of? Let me see. I mean, yeah, I think Huey Lewis is a good example, but let's see. Let's see what Wikipedia says to this. So this came out in 1993, right? Wait. Are we under Pete here or the Who? Oh yeah, it's Pete. All right. Let's see. Where is... Okay, solo albums. Okay, so it looks like this was his last one. And this is a concept album written, produced, and engineered by Pete. Okay, it says here just rock. It says released in 1993. is a rock opera conceived by Townsend in 91. Yeah. I don't know. I guess, you know, that's what it is. But I mean, just the sound of this song reminded me like of that kind of sound that you get from Tina Turner, and, you know, like just big, you know, big stars, big pop, you know, really cool, really memorable. And I guess he can do it all. I love there's some tapping in the background. I don't know if that was him or if he had like a guitar player. Not that he can tap, you know, I think a 5-year-old can tap by now on a guitar. And please don't take that the wrong way, you know, it's a very difficult technique, but I mean, it's just so popular that's when I say, you know, a 5-year-old could tap a guitar, like, you know, that tapping, you know. But this was great. Thank you so much, Scott. You know, what a great, wonderful idea to dedicate. And I love the name also of the marathon. It's the way it's like, Pete, that's who, you know. So you know, play with words. I loved it. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy, you know, also all my you know, all the stuff that I talk about. You know, I hope it's not boring or anything. I hope it is entertaining, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. This was great. I think Pete Townsend is like an amazing musician and a great band member, and from a amazing band as well, you know, and I'm a fan, you know, and I would definitely listen to more. And everyone involved, you know, Roger, the vocalist, and Keith Moon and John on bass, you know, it's like everybody's just brilliant. So it's a good time. Thank you so much, Scott. I really appreciate it. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up or like it or dislike it or leave a comment or subscribe. But whatever you do, be happy and thank you. I'll see you guys in the next one.